the size of Armenia is like 30,000, near 3,000 square kilometer. And in here we have 10 provinces.
10 provinces.
One of it is Tavush provinces. When we are entering Armenian side by Georgian border, from Georgian border, we are entering Tavush province, which is the most green province in Armenia. In Tavush province, we have one big national park, which is called Dilijan National Park. Today we are going to pass that national park also.
National park.
Now we are the part of Novemberian region. Novemberian is it's like a region for all these villages, all these parts, grounds also, and more. Doesn't matter because that centuries Armenians was pagans, and pagans also very strong religion, and they doesn't want to change them religion from paganism to Christianity. That's why, and more. And after 4th century, when Terdat king, Terdat IV king, he adopted Christianity. He was the last pagan king and the first Christian king of Armenia. First, yeah. And after it, he said that Gregory Illuminator must take Catholicos because he have a saint power from the sky, from the Jesus. That's small history of our Christianity. And after, in Armenia, they start to build first churches, first saints parts, special for believers. And year by year, in Armenia, they have much more followers of Christian. Until now. Now we have only one official religion, as I tell, it's Christianity. So about our population like 3 million, only 3 million, and from that 1.4 million living in Yerevan. Yerevan is our capital city. Yeah, capital city, which is the most. It's one of the 10 most trendiest cities in the world. No, sorry, in the Europe. In the Europe. Yeah, I'm so sorry.
Why is that so? Why?
Why? Because
what's the number one?
No number one. No.
At least they're part
number
of the
one.
trending.
It's one of them. One of them.
Okay.
You know why? Because this year and last year also, we was host country of Francophonia. You heard about WCIT? And this year Armenia was host country for WCIT conference. It's about IT technologies. Mostly IT technologies, new programming, and that kind of things. You heard about Kim Kardashian?
Yeah.
Of course. He is coming from Armenia. You know about it?
Oh,
he is Armenian.
really?
Yeah, Armenian girl, and he is recognizing his Armenian nation.
Really?
I think also there's one singer.
Serge Tankian.
No, not really.
Sherlyn Sargsyan.
How about Adele? No.
Adele? Oh, please, are you joking?
She's British.
Stop, please, no.
You're crazy. Like a Kim Kardashian.
No, Adele, no. But you can, and you heard about Cher?
The singer?
Cher, yeah.
Yeah.
Sherlyn Sargsyan.
I don't know, but I know Cher.
Yeah, her full name is Sherlyn Sargsyan. She is also coming from Armenia.
Really?
You heard about Serge Tankian? Serge Tankian, he is a singer of the rock group, which name is rock band, which name is System of a Down.
System of a
Down. You heard about it or no?
Not really.
It's top 5. It's one of the top 5 most famous rock bands. Yeah. And Serge Tankian is a singer of that group. And another 3 persons, also that groups, came from Armenia. John Dolmayan, Shavo Odadjian, and Daron Malakian. My favorite one is Daron Malakian because he's very crazy guy. I just show you one photo from Daron Malakian, and you can understand me.
Okay.
So this one also.
That's the
Rockstar.
Very famous one. And so we talk about our economy mainly based on agriculture. Different type of agriculture. In Armenia, we have too much homely animals. For example, beef, beef, cows, pork. Also, pork is very famous one here, and chicken also.
Like in the
I think that means famous everywhere.
Yeah.
Pork and
Europe.
chicken.
In Europe, usually pork.
Yeah, we're using it. You heard about brandy?
Brandy.
Cognac, brandy.
Yeah.
It's alcohol drink.
Yeah,
Alcohol drink brandy. If you heard about it, you should heard Arad brandy. Arad brandy factory is the most famous brandy factory in the world. Now you can say that I'm egoist because every famous one is came from Armenia, but of course no. It's like it's all which one I telling you, it's all official one. Okay.
Yeah.
So Arad brandy factory is the very famous one in the world, and one most important thing about Armenia. That's 75% of world brandy, it's exporting from Armenia, 75%, and 52% correct from Arad brandy factory. Now Arad brandy factory's owners are came from France, but the factory is in Armenia. In there you can find till 25, 30, 40, and till 50 years old brandy, which is very good one. And Arad brandy factory is founded 1882 years. 1882 years it's founded. Please, when you have questions, please cancel me and ask your questions. Very famous fruits in Armenia. It's grapes, pomegranate, apple also, but it's not third one. Third one is apricot. Armenian apricot is again very famous.
The yellow
Maybe
one.
that's the one he saw.
Yellow one? No,
Was it
it's
yellow?
not. It was not apricot because now apricot season is finished.
It's also red.
Yeah.
I think is it red apricot?
Red apricot? No, it's not
Yellow.
possible.
Yellow.
Maybe you saw apple.
Yellow apricot.
Sorry. Wait. Yeah. And about apricot, our apricot mostly we are exporting to Russia.
Right.
Russia is very good market for us. Very good market for us. And Armenia, we have only 4 neighbor countries. See, this one is north, south, like Armenian map. Yeah.
Right.
Now we are entering from the north. You can imagine that north part is Georgia. After east part is Azerbaijan. South part, very small part, is Iran. And all western part is Turkey. Only for neighbor country, and Armenia haven't connection with any kind of seas. We haven't connection with sea, but we have one of the one great lake, which name is Sevan. That is our richness because we are using it for water system of agricultural water system. We are using it for beaches. We are using it for fishing. So we are using it everywhere. By everywhere.
Is there a fine also?
Sorry?
There's a fine without wearing
penalty.
Yes, of course
penalty.
there is. 5,000 drum.
Oh, that's a lot.
But if I didn't wear this, and they stop our car and see that inside there is a tourist must pay my penalty.
Oh no, impossible.
I was about to believe that.
It's a joke.
So it's really funny. This one.
Ruled by president.
So this one also.
It's the
Rockstar.
Rockstar. Very famous one. And so a little bit about our economy. Our economy mainly based on agriculture. Different type of agriculture. In Armenia, we have too much homely animals, for example, beef,
Right.
beef, cows, pork also. Pork is very famous one here, and chicken also.
Like in the
I think
Philippines.
that means famous everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pork and
Europe.
chicken.
In Europe, usually pork.
Yeah, we're using it. You heard about brandy,
Brandy.
cognac, brandy.
Yeah.
It's alcohol
Brandy.
drink.
Yeah.
Yes,
Alcohol
yes.
drink brandy. If you heard about it, you should heard Arad brandy. Arad brandy factory is the most famous brandy factory in the world. Now you can say that I'm egoist because every famous one is came from Armenia, but of course no. It's like it's all which one I telling you, it's all official one. Okay.
Yeah.
So Arad brandy factory is the very famous one in the world, and one most important thing about Armenia. That's 75% of world brandy, it's exporting from Armenia, 75%. And 52% correct from Arad brandy factory. Now Arad brandy factory's owners are coming from France, but the factory is in Armenia. In there you can find till 25, 30, 40 until 50 years old brandy, which is very good one. And Arad brandy factory is founded 1882 years. 1882 years it's founded. Please, when you have questions, please cancel me and ask your questions. Very famous fruits in Armenia. It's grapes, pomegranate, apple also, but it's not third one. Third one is apricot. Armenian apricot is again very famous.
The yellow
Maybe
one.
that's the one he saw.
Yellow one? No,
Was it
it's
yellow?
not. It was not apricot because now apricot season is
think
It's not
finished.
the
It's also red.
Yeah.
I think is it red apricot?
Red apricot? No, it's
Yellow.
impossible.
Yellow.
Maybe you saw apple.
Yellow apricot.
Sorry. Wait. Yeah. And about apricot, our apricot mostly we are exporting to Russia.
Right.
Russia is very good market for us. And Armenia, we have only 4 neighbor countries. See, this one is north, south, like Armenian map. Yeah.
Right.
Now we are entering from the north. You can imagine that north part is Georgia. After east part, east part is Azerbaijan. South part, very small part, is Iran, and all western part is Turkey. Only for neighbor country, and Armenia haven't connection with any kind of seas. We haven't connection with sea, but we have one of the one great lake, which name is Sevan. That is our richness because we are using it for water system of agricultural water system. We are using it for beaches. We are using it for fishing. So we are using it every way. By every.
So fun. Oh, is there a fine also?
Sorry.
There's a fine without wearing
penalty.
the
Yes,
belt?
of course there is 5,000 drum.
Oh, that's a lot.
But if I didn't wear this, and they stop our car and see that inside there is a tourist must pay my penalty.
Oh no, impossible.
I was about to believe that.
It's a joke.
So we have very good relationship with Georgia and Iran, and we have only 2 open border. One with Iran and three border checkpoints with Georgia, and this one is most useful one with Georgia because it's very close to Tbilisi, this border. And more about Azerbaijan. With Azerbaijan we have conflict, we have problem. The conflict is about Nagorno-Karabakh, and now after 2 minutes, after 2 minutes I will show you border of Azerbaijan. It's very close to us.
What's the conflict about?
Conflict about Nagorno-Karabakh. Nagorno-Karabakh size is 10,000 square kilometers.
Like,
12,000 square kilometer.
Uh-huh.
And the conflict about that part, now that whole part is side of Armenia. But Azerbaijan till now improved that it was historical part of Azerbaijan.
For them.
Yeah, and after Soviet Union, and I forgot to say, Armenia was part of Soviet Union since 1921. Since 1991, Armenia was officially part of Soviet Union. But after, when conflict started, 1988 years, conflict started between Armenia and Azerbaijan. The conflict about that conflict, Armenia came out from the Soviet Union, and that kind of small conflict there is from to Georgia, from Georgia to Russia. It's about Abkhazia and South Ossetia. Now they sure Georgians sure that it's two part occupied by Russia. But it's politics, and we are guides and you are tourists, far from politics.
Yeah.
We are independent persons. So the conflict about that place, and about Turkey. With Turkey we haven't open borders. Borders are closed, but we can't go Turkey. But we must pass Georgia. From Georgia we can enter Turkey, and we should have a visa. Visa it's like $15, only $15 for Armenian nations. Armenian citizens, sorry. And you know which is interesting? We haven't open border with Turkey, but we have a direct flight from Yerevan to Istanbul.
How's the
And in a day there's more than 5 or 7 flights. But we haven't a good relationship.
How's that possible?
We have a diplomatic relationship.
Yeah.
With our neighbors. We have only diplomatic relationship with Iran and Georgia and Khalas.
That's it.
Khalas. Yeah. And as you know, we have one brother country, which is very good brother and friend for us. It's about Russia. But again, we haven't. I'm so sorry. Can I answer?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so sorry. It's about Russia. Russia is our historical friend and brother, and we have very good relationship with Russia. And you know which is interesting? Russia also have good relationship with Azerbaijan. And about that conflict is small thing for Russia. Russia can just say that okay, half part for you, and conflict is finished. And our president, our prime minister and Azerbaijan minister, president, they can say okay, if Russia say it's like, is it finished? It's like it. But you know why it's not possible?
Why?
Because we are good market for them.
That's why. Yeah.
Army market. And please, that part don't share.
Oh yeah, I will cut that.
Because they can send me prison.
No problem. We'll cut.
No, don't worry, you can. I'm just joking. It's reality. Everyone know about it, but they don't want to speak about it.
I see. Armenia is governed by prime minister.
Now
President.
in Armenia is parliamentary system. Since 1918, we adopt parliamentary system. By elections only we are voting for parliament ministers, and after it the parliament can choose who is prime minister, who is president. Okay. And you heard about Armenian revolution?
No.
Last year we did great revolution. Tigran, speak about revolution.
Maybe he was there before.
That time he is eating cheeseburger.
That's right.
No, of course he was there. It's happened very just. Nobody can imagine that we can do that kind of revolution. Of course, till Russia. So how it's happened? Okay, our president Serge Sarkisyan, who was some dictator, but again, good political worker, very good political worker for us. But anyway, our population stopped to trust him. Start to
Right.
trust him and say, okay, Serge, your limit is finished. Now you should give your position another one. But Serge Sargsyan said no. He changed the system. Because he, by election, he voted three times for president, and after it he had no chance again for participate elections. And he just changed the system from presidential system to parliamentary system. That way, by parliament, he can vote for prime minister, and by that way, prime minister is the first leader of the country. Okay, but our population say no. Everyone start to have a step against Serge. It's calling do your step and deny Serge. It's like topic like it, yeah. And everyone or every Armenian start to close road near border, roads which is entering capital city, and so strategic streets also more than 1 month. And it's calling Velvet Revolution. You know why? Because nobody doesn't kill that revolutionary time. Only one person break his hand.
Yeah.
It was car crash.
This was just last year.
It last year, 2018.
That's
and it was very good
interesting.
for us. Yeah, very good for us.
That's good, you know, because compared to the other revolutions, like, you know, what's happening in Hong Kong. Yeah, that's too
Not
much.
only Hong
Like
Kong,
there,
different.
more people are hurt in Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. And some people enter president house, as I remember, or policies.
Not sure.
So anyway, now we have prime minister, very good prime minister, Nikol Pashinyan, who is our lovely person, lovely prime minister. On the way, you can see a statue of him. You know why his statue on the way? Because he started his stamps from Gyumri. Gyumri is the north city and second biggest city in Armenia. He started to walk from the Gyumri, and he passed more than 245 kilometers and reached Yerevan. So revolution started from him. That's why.
That's why.
And he started to collect more followers, and now we have good what? Good system.
That's good.
That's
Good to
Good
hear.
parliament. Good. And after it, December 9, last year December 9, by elections we vote for new parliament and everything new in Armenia.
That's good.
Okay, it's very good.
Yeah.
In here we have lahmacun.
What's that?
Lahmacun, what is it? It's like Armenian pizza.
Pizza.
But there's no special
Nothing special.
special things in lahmacun. It's just a simple
Cheese
bread
and bread.
lavash, bread lavash, and meat. That's it.
That's it.
And our traditional bread is called lavash, which is recognized Armenian by UNESCO. It's very good. Or you are not trusting UNESCO? And I also.
No.
No, UNESCO it's
It's familiar.
no, of course UNESCO is corrupted one, I know.
Yeah.
Because if for example if we have much money, we can buy every copyright foods and present for our folk foods.